I'm kind of doing a solo show sometime mid-September, end of September. It's gonna be about 100 pieces, a lot of like stuff that no one's seen before. I got a lot of shit I've been cooking up that's gonna surprise people. A lot of, not too political, but it's gonna get people thinking about what's going on, the current times and whatnot. So it's gonna be fun. It'll be a fun show.
I'm gonna just say 100 pieces is very ambitious.
Well, I got like 70 already.
Already?
Ready to go. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Just painting, one painting after
Just putting that work in.
Every night, just going at it.
It does take time. I mean, these guys know more than us because they do big pieces of stuff.
For me, I just started building up my collection because I was just telling my boy, for the last few years, I would go out bombing, right? And that you take pictures of that, but then it's gone,
Mm-hmm.
So now I feel like I should focus that on my canvases instead of sending,
Did you ever
going
bomb
out.
trains?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
I have never had the pleasure of doing a whole car or like a really dope panel piece. I've did fill-ins, outlines. I killed the insides because when I started, that was already at the tail end,
What year was that?
1989. Yeah, so when I first got in the game, it was right about the time that
New York was a different world
it
then.
was a different world. We called it the clean train era because all the trains were clean already. But we was trying to make that, come back, but it was pretty difficult. They take that shit out of service immediately, and so it's really a waste of time.
Right.
Now the people that do it are European riders because they don't give a fuck.
And they figured out how to, on the train, how to have some type of metal that you could just wash it off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They got the acid bath. They just clean that shit right off.
Crazy.
Strip it. Yep. But now the trains that you see being done is by European graph riders because they want to have that experience of painting in the Mecca of New York. So shout out to them because they really doing it and keeping that shit alive.
That's ballsy though, to come out here and then, get your chops up like, all right, we gonna bomb these.
So what was good with them, it was that they would come out here and they would bomb a train, and then let's say they did get arrested, they go back to Europe. It's like, so now you got to extradite these people. It's a whole process. So it was like they would get away. But now I hear that they hold your passport. If they catch you doing a train and you're from any other country, you're staying in that jail.
Matter of fact, about a month ago, what train was that? A bomber, a painter from, he wasn't from the States. He was from.
So about the two guys who died? Two from France.
Yeah, they was from France bombing, and one of them got hit by a train.
Yeah, I think one got hit and the other one got electrified. They both died.
Yeah, they both died. Yeah, trying to put that art in the city streets.
They died at the 3-yard layup, which is like very well known, infamous area that if you are not familiar with what you're doing in there,
get your ass
don't
smoked.
go in
What
there.
happened to the out-of-towners from France? You know what I'm saying?
For may they rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. Boy, that third rail on that, man, I'm sticking to canvases, man. Nice and safe.
Yeah,
all that.
Ooh, they
that's
probably did that
that's
at
a
night.
difference,
Book.
man. That
Facts.
shit. I've been in those tunnels before, and it's very scary, man. You're dealing with the third rail. You're dealing with the trains.
You gotta know what you're doing.
You're dealing with homeless people.
I'm sure there's a lot of
right?
underground moles in there and
Yeah.
shit. It's crazy.
You got homeless people in there that will fuck you up. 'Cause
Yo,
you
he
fuck-
said,
and you got the vandal squad that be creeping looking for you. So
the Vandal Squad?
it's a specialized police unit that they go after graffiti writers.
You know what they need? You know what? Since we talking about that, I don't even consider graffiti, but the scribble scrabble that you see on buildings, people tagging up their names, people just you just messing up.
Comes
property.
from that.
That's the
It
essence.
comes from the
That's the
roots.
essence of it.
I don't.
That's
yo,
the start, though.
what time y'all do that shit at 5, 3, 4 in the morning?
Anytime.
Yeah, but and how do you get in
You just-
between the middle of the train where the train runs and then the post, like there's a piece under the train that I always thought like,
Well,
how do they get up
in
there?
the tunnel?
No, like on top of the train. You know the overpass, right?
Yeah,
They built on top of the whatever holds them up.
yeah,
But if on the top there's always like a little space of metal,
yeah.
and then it comes down like that.
I mean, your
These guys
boy
climb.
either carries you on his shoulder or you
They
got
climb up there like
what they call it the jet pack, which is just a ladder.
Matter of fact, consideration to recently.
Yeah.
You see that video with the guy who climbed up the train over here by Graham?
Oh,
And then he jumped across to the building. Had the cops running over there.
Yes, I saw that.
He was getting
Right by
on
Woodhall.
some parkour shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. They must use that type of way because I think he climbed up from the side of the train pole.
You're talking about the elevated train. Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
the
you
elevated
climb up
train.
that pole,
Right.
and then you shimmy across.
Right,
and
right.
You do what you do.
I've always been impressed when I've seen shit and I try to figure out like
How they
how
did
the
that?
fuck
Fuck,
get
they
up
get
there?
up there to do
I
that.
did shit like that when I was younger. I don't do that
But
now.
I hate that scribble scrabble stuff, man. Like, yo, I hate that.
That's the essence of it.
Yeah,
that's
that's
where
the
it
beginning,
started.
though.
I respect the mural. I respect a canvas.
Is it still a big deal today?
But it's like he said,
as far as,
that's like the process of the beginning. Like first you learn
get
how
your
to.
feet wet.
Yeah.
First you got to get over the fear
Yo,
of doing
go
it
to
in
the
the first
junkyard
place.
and do that shit. Don't be doing that on my building, man.
It's a growing process.
Said I want to see good grab, not that script
Yeah,
scrabble
yeah.
shit.
you used to tag too when you was young?
Nah.
Huh?
Yeah, I went out a few times with like my boys, you know, but doing that, the scribble scrabble shit. Like, yeah, we gonna just fuck in this corner of this building and we out, and it's like,
Oh, man, they got us. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's how they think.
I did it a couple times, but I never got into it deep.
Yeah.
I had started on some idea like
And I do
RAM
appreciate
Ram
it.
because I was Ramos.
you know,
on
it
B
was-
Street.
so I grew up in the Bronx, and out there, the graph scene at one point it was getting like, it was like real beef
Yeah, not
between
graph.
crews and shit. I remember them running off a kid off a roof
What?
and killed him.
It gets crazy out there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How old were you?
this was I
At
was
that
like,
time.
shit, like in my teens. I remember them though, like there was one kid he was like buffing a bunch of other dudes and they wasn't appreciating it. So someone was like, yeah, he's up on such and such roof. So they got up there and basically walked him off the roof.
It gets crazy, man.
You beat me down, man.
Do
but-
people still
or
get
jump
like
me,
crazy
but I
if you
ain't
get
jumping
buffed
off
today?
the
Like
roof.
Yeah, I mean, people get shot, people get stabbed, they get cut.
get buffed.
It's a full contact sport.
Yeah, I told
Anything is
about it, too.
possible. You know
Like,
what I mean?
what would I do if I was coming home 3:30 in the morning? I see some nigga doing some scribble scrabble, and then you know what I'm saying, then approach him. But I think that's not going to be a good idea. You probably prepared for shit like that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Some writers is packing out there. 'cause
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's true.
You
It's
got to
true.
think about it. You're going into foreign territory. You know, you're going into enemy land
Mm-hmm.
sometime just to put your name up, and you run
So
into
I know they holding something.
Wrong
They
guy.
doing
run into the wrong
So-
guy.
Yep.
some nefarious shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought about it. Like
It's a
yo,
risky
throwing a
business.
bottle from across the street. Hey,
Like I said, man, I stick to my canvases, man.
I've always
I've been
appreciated
through
it,
that
though. I've
where
appreciated
I've
it.
had neighborhood people run up on me, and then it's like, yo,
We
why
don't
you writing
appreciate
on that
that shit,
wall,
man.
you know? And then you gotta back them down, or you gotta talk to them nicely, you know? It all depends, though. Because this is one dude, and then it's like 10 dudes, you know? You gotta think about it.
but do you ever see they point, Mike?
I
I know you an artist and a rebel. You know what I'm saying? But like, do you see like they?
What?
It's always two sides.
Now that I'm older, so here's the thing: I do write on shit. I don't write on everything. I won't write on a person's house, you know. I won't write on a person's car.
You're a bathroom writer?
Yeah, I write. I tag up in Starbucks bathrooms. Nah, but you know, I'll hit a billboard. I hit, you know, freight trains, shit like that. Maybe trucks, you know, the box trucks. Those are the best right now because they go everywhere.
Right.
Box trucks. If you got a box truck and you in here in New York City, prepare to get your shit just ravaged.
Yeah, the box truck is like the new train for riders because that shit lasts. So, you know, if you could get a nice box truck, do something dope on it, and it runs through the whole city.
One of those fucking vans, them electrical vans.
I've seen some fire box art,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, is it commission? Is it like, yeah, you know, whatever, fuck it. It's an old truck, like, do whatever you want. But I've seen some fire
I
shit.
see some. Yeah, I like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it may be being commissioned because I seen a lot of those trucks with people going, they little pizzazz on it. They
Incorporating the graph.
Because I've seen shit and it's like there's no
Promotion.
way. Like
Nah, it's a mix. It's a mix.
I think
this shit
that
was
is
parked
cool.
and you
I
was
like
here
it.
for a few hours. Like
That's where they should do their scribble scrap on them trucks and shit like that. On the side of my building, man.
Yeah.
He has a thing about that.
My,
Nah, you know
my
what it
favorite
is,
shit
like-
is box trucks.
For example,
Scribble, scrabble
you
stuff.
come to Ridgewood, Queens, right? You see none of that on nobody's property. When you go past Myrtle,
Bushwick.
get to the wick.
get to the wiki, all that shit all over the place. Why they don't do it here? You know what I'm saying?
So you
But
know,
they do it over
Like, who's gonna
I'm
see
gonna
it
tell
over
you, they do it in Ridgewood. Like it gets hit, but the neighborhood, like I guess you would call it,
103rd precinct. Don't play
not the
that.
103rd precinct, but what's it called? Like the business development.
District or whatever, whoever, like
Yeah, they're on top of it. They pay for a team to go around and clean that.
power steam that shit right out.
Yeah, power steam it right out. Yeah,
So they proactive.
they're proactive. When you go to
Like
the
a
hood
whole
areas,
like a community center type thing.
they're more concerned with
together.
other things than actually cleaning all the graffiti, you know. But it does get hit. It does get hit.
Yeah, it get hit, but they get hit, but not like we get hit. But
You see, right? You got to get part of that committee then.
Yeah, you got to put the pressure on them to clean it.
We gotta go to the building, man.
all right, man, I gotta talk to who's the councilman in Bushwick? Eric Million, what's his name?
Eric Milan.
Eric Milan. I gotta talk to you, Eric. We'll see.
Talk to your local politician. I'm tired of this scribble on my goddamn building.
Well, you should tell Eric to hire artists like me and Uncle Ralph here to
There
do
you go.
murals.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you gonna do it, like, do some dope art pieces. Like, for example, what my man Cook got right out front.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Dope.
saying? So things like that, you know.
Guys, if you're
it's
looking
more-
for anybody who wants to do a
Sir.
piece and you have a wall, you have something, hit these guys up, man.
yeah, man.
Like and subscribe.
Got you.
Hit that like button.
Follow my guy over here. This is Made for Kings, Mr. 13, Uncle Ralph. You already know.
Yes, sir.
Raw Day.
Peace.
How much time we got on the right and the left? How much? 26? Over here? We just hit him again. We'll just finish it once he stops the next time. Rob, if you don't mind, hit that one real quick. Go ahead and just stop it one time if it is, and then just hit it again. Right button, real time. Got it? Okay, so yeah, here we are, CTB. Welcome to episode 8. Got my man, Mr. 13. What do you like to be called these days? You know, some people will.
Nah,
You know.
Mr. 13 is good. When it comes to the art, you can
Yeah.
refer to me as Mr. 13 or just Chris. That's my real name, my
Okay.
government name.
There
you
you
know?
go. Tell them where to follow. Tell them where they can follow you.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Made for Kings TV, and that's spelled out the way you know I'm saying it. I didn't put any extra Z's or wild crazy letters in there. And that's on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. It's all uniform. So MADEFORKINGS TV.
Made for Kings TV.
Yep.
I like that, bro.
So, you know, I'm not tooting my own horn here again, but all these artists are, again, some of my customers.
That is a fact.
Yeah, I got a fresh.
It's like
page.
everybody that comes here is like pretty much my customer so far. And if they never been my customer before, after they come to the meeting, they might become my customer.
That's a fact.
Hopefully.
I the last time I got a haircut was February
Talk about that.
2020.
Talk about that. We
Right
was talking
before the
about that.
pandemic, and then I hadn't seen this brother since then. I was hibernating in the crib.
Almost 2 years?
Yeah, because my wife had a baby in December, so when the pandemic hit,
Congratulations.
thank you. We buckled down and we just made sure that the baby was okay, not too much interaction. But yeah, I finally came
Playing it
back.
safe.
Got Cook over here to cut me up and hook me up. I was looking crazy, cutting
It's
my
different.
own
It's
hair.
different. It's different.
You know,
Pandemic or
I'm
not.
very light skinned, right? So when you shave your head yourself, you're looking like a skinhead out there,
Right,
you
right.
know. So I was like, I can't have this no more, man. I need to separate myself.
Professional. Need a professional hand.
They're like, who's this skinhead walking up over here? Nah, bro, that's not what we doing.
I express some of my art on, if you've seen my Instagram, I express some of my art on people's heads.
Yeah.
Recently I did a Met piece.
Oh, word? I didn't see the Mets piece.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go Mets.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
see
go
what's
Let's
up.
go
That shit.
Mets. The Mets are doing good right now.
Mets fan?
right.
Mets fan?
Yes, actually.
Mets
I'm a
fan.
From the Bronx, man. Come
I
on.
know, that's why I stopped.
Yeah, we just
X,
spanked the
man.
Yankees.
That's why I
yo.
I can't stand the Yankees.
We just
man.
spanked the Yankees.
You know they're
a
gonna
couple-
let you hear it.
It's all
because
good.
The Mets
I'm the
swept
X,
the
man.
Yankees.
Listen, I was there for the parade.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's all I needed. I was good.
I'm used to them doing well in the
I'm a
beginning.
Mets fan, so for the Mets, this is like they won the championship.
Oh,
man.
shit.
We swept the
Tell you
Yankees.
something. When I
Same
buried
old
my
stories.
father, I wanted to put a Mets hat in his coffin, but I put the Yankees hat out of respect, Dad.
Yeah, you gotta respect that.
I was
Uh.
gonna do you dirty, but I didn't want to see you in my dreams. So I put
He
the
was
Yankees hat.
he was gonna
Rest in
come back
peace,
for
man.
you
Rest in
every
peace.
night.
Yo, I think Pops would have came back for me because he loved his Yankees, man. I'm telling you. Oh
And my mom is a
God.
Yankee fan. My
Yeah?
brother's a Yankee
I
fan.
would've
I'm a
been-
Mets fan.
Ooh, he'd have
So
been
you know
mad.
that's a rough household to grow up
Did you
in.
watch the Mets against the Yankees this past?
Nah, I was too busy working, man.
Listen, man,
Unfortunately,
if you're from the X, you automatically
gotta be.
repping your pinstripes.
Okay.
It's blasphemy if you don't.
Yeah.
They're kicking you out of the borough.
Yeah.
Bronx, ooh, Bronx is like flip sides of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Brooklyn, I consider like Brooklyn.
Didn't
is
somebody
Superman.
just say that recently? Like Bronx is the other Brooklyn.
Like Brooklyn is Superman and Bronx is Bizarro.
That's a fact.
It's like, yo,
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
good
good
analogy,
one.
man.
It's a good analogy.
Yeah, that's
Sure. It's a
yo,
different energy, man.
It is though. It is. It's a different energy going on.
Cause let me tell you, Brooklyn hood is different from Bronx hood.
It's similarities, but that energy, y'all twerk. Bronx is just twerk a little bit different.
There's a little more electricity in the
Yeah,
Bronx.
it's
man.
crazy over there. I used to be over there in Parkchester. Let me see, Parkchester, Castle Hill. You know, from time.
See, but and even then, that's still like the nicer area.
That's
of the
nice.
X.
That was,
Yeah,
that's
Parkchester, yeah, he's
Parkchester-
right.
Chester's sweet.
It is nice. It is nice. But Castle Hill is
Take your ass over to Soundview,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
or you go further. You know, you go
Oh,
like,
Ave.
or you talking about like Burnside.
Burnside.
You know, Kingsbridge. Then it gets a little more.
where Lincoln Hospital's at? Where Lincoln Hospital's at? Like Grand Concourse?
I don't even think that shit's called Lincoln no more.
No?
You know what's interesting? Lincoln Hospital. They were. When I was just watched the documentary, and they were overtaken by the Young Lords at one point, and they did that to help bring healthcare to the community and shit. Yeah. It was an interesting story. I
Young Lords.
Young Lords. They were the Puerto Rican version or the Latino version of the Black Panthers.
Okay. Oh, I know you're talking about Young Lords.
The Latino version of the Black Panthers.
What's his name? He's a Fox 5 newscaster.
Geraldo Rivera was once a part of that
Him
organization. Yeah.
and another dude named Juan something. Damn. Yeah, he was a part of the Young Lords. Yeah.
Yeah. Lincoln Hospital, infamous.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
That's the time where they used to wear those the warrior days. You know what I'm saying? With the jean jackets with the cut off sleeves, niggas taking your shit, hanging it up. Yeah.
Your uncle's name was Apache.
Yeah, that type of shit. That's
Motherfuckers had Indian names and shit as their nickname.
shit, man.
What's your name? Apache. Yours Comanche.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, yeah. Ooh.
They call me running train.
I'm a Blackfoot.
Facts.
Blackfoot.
They call me 10-foot.
That's right. Indians used to like just name their kids crazy shit. Like they see like two birds fucking. That would be the name of the kid. Two birds fucking.
When he was born, I
birds.
looked up and
Bring
it
your
was,
ass over
you
here.
know, eagle shitting. That's
Yeah, that's
unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Sky
It's the
branches.
first thing I saw when you came
It
out.
Sky
could be eagle
branches.
eye or eagle shit. Which one you want? Eagle eye,
Yeah,
dad.
that's crazy. So you also into music and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, I'm born in the culture of hip hop. You know, like so. My brother was a DJ. He was graph writer. Had family. My uncle was breakdancing. You know, all that shit.
All the elements.
So, you know, I used to do rap music. I was, you know, MC at one point. I tried my hand at it. And then I was better at the art. So,
I think if you from New York City, for like 2 seconds you was a rapper.
yeah, probably.
Yo, let me say something real quick.
I think everybody was a
you
rapper
gotta
for
get
like
your-
fucking 2 minutes.
In high school, hitting the freestyles at the lunch
You started a line, a verse, or something.
When I notice people talk about the elements of hip hop, they always talking about the DJing, the break dancing, the grafting,
Yeah,
but they never talk about the fashion.
yeah. Fashion's always
That
a
is
part.
a
That's up
part.
there too. Yeah, it's
That's
pinnacle.
a part of hip hop.
Facts.
They always talk about. I barely hear your fashion in with the DJing, with the graphing, in with the MCing.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Before, when people I guess wanted to jump on the mic or a DJ, they wanted to look a certain way. They had that.
But you had the shell tops, you had the
that was
tracksuit,
that fashion. So fashion is a
you had
part
the
of that
velour
element.
Puma on.
There's like, how many elements is there? 5?
There's 4 elements, but like he said, the
Fashion should
fifth
be-
element,
should
it
be
could be
fashion.
fashion.
Definitely.
Fifth
Most
element
definitely.
could be fashion.
Because you want to present yourself, as best as
Dookie
possible.
chains and all that.
Chains,
Day
yeah.
one, everybody wanted to be fresh,
Puma
had that
suits.
swag. You dig what I'm saying?
The
So-
dancers had Puma suits, the Adidas suits,
The
the
Zell.
Fuzzy Kangle has
Gazelle,
that shit.
the
Kangle
joint
hat.
that had the pocket right here that you could turn your whole jacket into like just a little pocket thing.
fashion, baby.
Put it all in there.
That's another element
Put
of
it on
hip
your,
hop.
on your corner.
The lottos,
fact.
you remember the
On your
lottos?
waist.
Oh, you could
So
change
you
the
could change the colors on your shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was like 1988, y'all. Shh, I'm telling my age.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, now you're losing me.
87,
The
87.
Beat Street,
was
right?
like
That Beat Street is the
87,
movie that
87.
shows all those
87.
elements kind of.
Yeah, Beat Street shows all those elements, and I guess Breaking would be the West Coast version.
You know what I noticed in that movie though, right?
What's up?
It wasn't just what we was wearing.
Yeah.
Like it was other people in the crowd wearing some other crazy shit.
Yeah, that was experimental in the 80s. 'cause
Metal looks, heavy metal looks,
But,
rock star look,
what was there? Soul Sonic Force and all those people, they used to dress
shiny
crazy.
outfits.
If you look at
Yo, that was my
the current state of hip hop now, everyone's wearing all type of crazy shit. You can't tell a rocker from a rapper no more.
But that's what I'm saying. Even from the beginning,
Yeah.
the original
Yeah,
beginning,
the original beginning.
it was a mixture of.
It was
'cause
a mixture. It was experimental.
They
yeah.
never like, oh right, hip hop is just.
Well, it's a full circle then, basically, just like how it always is.
it mended because it got together, man. Odom like
Yeah, the
got,
nigga in a construction suit probably in that party.
got rocked like CBGB's,
That's part of his
Beastie
outfit.
Boys. You know what I'm saying? How they was running. You know what I mean? And I don't. It just mended. It just fused together. Look what we got right now.
New York City, the melting pot, fusion of everything.
The cycles that we've been able to see. All these years, you've seen the cycle how we went from no bells to bell bottoms to
Baggy jeans.
tight tops, or when we was younger,
Niggas.
at our age, I think we was wearing real big bottoms.
Yeah, big baggy jeans.
I wore 38, so I had to make it big. For that to look big, I needed a 44.
Yo, man, like, wow. We was buying bigger jeans when we
Yeah,
had
you
to
was
do
28, you was rocking a 40
Yeah,
or 38. These niggas would get 38s my size, and I be looking for my 38s, and skinny niggas at them.
That shit was crazy, man. I hate to look at those old pictures, man.
now you wear a more fitted outfit.
What? T-shirts down to your knees.
Yo, why that?
I
Remember
can't
that?
be-
Remember like 2000? What is it? Like 03? And everyone was like with that fucking the ATL style with the ridiculously long
Oversized shit,
oversized
the
shirts.
white tees.
Bro, I was living on Burnside at the time, man. And dudes used to walk up my block like
Yeah.
fucking penguins because their shirt was past their knees, and it's like, yo, if you gotta dip real quick from the boys,
I
you
remember-
lifting
yeah,
up
I
your shirt
remember
like
that,
a
I
fucking
remember
blouse.
They holding their pants running and
That
shit.
shit's crazy.
I remember that I saw a World Star clip where some dude was wearing a long shirt like that with some dudes driving in the car.
Shit looking like a whole nightgown.
They was fucking with the dude. They was like, yo, and then the nigga got mad. He was trying to chase them, but he fucking tripped.
Yeah, tripping on your own. How you tripping your shirt? God damn. That's just too long, brother.
Fashion right now, I mean, is one of the only places where it could get really weird and nobody's gonna be like, oh, it's just fashion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, now, at
fashion
this point
is-
now, I mean, well on the block.
fashion is.
I mean, look at Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
He wears some crazy shit too, man.
You know what I was thinking, right? He
Fashion.
probably started wearing that big shit because he
Some
gained
Star
weight and he
Trek
didn't want to look
shit.
like he was fat in his tight clothes. So let me just make a whole line of extra big shit like back
I'm
in
just
the
gonna do
days.
some oversized shit,
You know what
hide
I'm
these
saying?
rolls.
Hide these rolls because I got a
Say,
little
fuck it.
complex on my weight.
Could be, man.
Getting back to the
But some of his
mental
fashions
health.
look like he's homeless. Some of those
posted some
shirts.
shit the other day. He like, it's almost like he did a blackface, but he just like, it looked like he took dust and went.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, he had dust all over him.
One of our boys, one of our boys, right? that we grew up with when we was kids, and I told this guy, right, he said, bro, don't come through with a hole in your shirt. Because one of our boys, if he saw you with that hole in your shirt, he'll be like, yo, what's up?
Abraham.
Oh, wow.
Abraham.
Shout out to Abe.
Violated shit.
Violated.
So imagine Kanye West.
Yeah, he
He
was
be fucking up all his clothes.
Yeah, that shit made his day. Abe see you with a hole, that, oh my God. He wouldn't even fake it. He just
Have you seen that other shit?
come straight to you to tell your shit up.
Balenciaga doing these shoes that they look ran through.
Yeah, he just
Selling them for
he
like
was just
2
talking
stacks.
about some shit that looked like a garbage bag or something.
Oh yeah,
they
some
got
gar-
I'll
Balenciaga
show you
garbage bag.
I feel like 1,800, 2 stacks for a fucking garbage bag.
I think, man,
They call it the garbage pouch. It's
I'm not
inspired
knocking the
by
hustle,
it.
man.
I
If
ain't
you
knocking
can
it.
It's
make
like a
money
hefty
off-
bag. If anybody knows what
I
we're talking
wouldn't
about,
buy
it
it.
looks like a hefty bag, and you
Listen,
might see them out there
sneakers look
thinking they
ugly.
looking fashionable
like-
now.
If you could get
Supreme.
dumbass people to spend that, then by all means, go
first
ahead.
of all,
Supreme was selling a brick with the word Supreme
With the name on it.
and they was lined up down the
Right.
block for that shit.
no, man,
Well,
some
we
dude
witnessed
in
people
Italy,
fucking
man.
boy, what somebody's sweat or somebody's. In the past, we've seen people pay for the weirdest things. Somebody's air or some.
If you could think of it as a market for it, that's just how it is nowadays.
Yeah, man, people.
Some shorty was selling titty sweat online.
Titty sweat.
Titty sweat.
Yeah, let's
Out of vial.
let's bottle that.
Wow, man.
You know?
Titty sweat. Interesting.
What
Dudes
is that
online,
called?
like, how
Wearing
much?
Titty sweat.
Titty sweat. I can't get a sample.
This is not one of the
Wanna buy
elements.
that shit?
This is not the hip hop element.
I could just be sweat you selling me.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
the girls who be girl that break dance, they got a lot of titty sweat to sell.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to buy that titty sweat?
See, that's how you. That's capitalizing on your own market. You're already making bread for the dancing. The titty sweat is just a byproduct of that.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's double
Literally,
income. Boom,
literally
selling.
a byproduct.
It's crazy.
Guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you're watching. But
Talks about all types of shit.
yeah, you already know, man. The CTB, this is the table, this is the barbershop. This is where you just let it. Just talk, man. You know,
Let it out, man.
share, do what you do, whatever you're doing. Share what we're doing, and let's share ideas while this mic is here. How much time we got? I think we've been here for about.
Yo, ladies, man, watch out. There's a rapist running around. Just watch out. Bridgewood and Bushwick. They, you know what I'm saying? Watch our backs. Yo, for real.
Literally.
Take a look out. Make sure you
For real.
pay
Watch our
attention.
backs.
Get your face out of your phones, man. I see a lot of you ladies.
Pay attention.
Y'all
Word.
in that phone. Y'all not paying attention. It's a cold world
Real,
out here.
real. Pick up a bottle of mace or something.
Got to keep your head on a swivel.
Every woman should have mace nowadays. Or something.
Let these thirst
There's a lot of people
violate.
out there like that. That's crazy. Like they're not even worried.
And there's a lot of free courses on self-defense. Y'all go online, take a free self-defense course. You'd be surprised, you know, you might learn a few things and shit could save you, for real.
Yeah, back a dude off for a few quick. Thirsty dude at that as well. For real.
Is there anything that you're doing that you would like them to know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be working out of Cook the Barbershop.
Oh,
pressing
shit,
up
sir.
shirts, so we'll be working
I
on
think
that.
we should. What's the round of applause for that, right?
More art for that
Like I said, man, we put together a team of artists. We put together a team of artists here, and we're going to be collaborating in different ways and bringing a lot more joy to our life.
Yep.
Because that's the only thing we got, man, and it's in our hands. So take
Amen.
control of what you want, man, and do what you want, and be happy. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'll
One more
be
time.
working out of here. I'll be working out here with Cook the Barber. I'm looking to work with other people like this gentleman here. Maybe put another art show together, and just keep building, man. Keep building.
Our shows, man. We're going to be doing those for sure.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Let's share ideas while the mic is here, bro. So we're gonna be seeing these guys again here. This not the first, this not the last.
Definitely not the last.
You heard? Y'all stay cool. Y'all have a good night. CTB, cut the bullshit.
Stay safe, y'all.
Peace, peace, peace.
All right. One more thing. If you want to check out episode 1 through 6, go to Cook the Barbershop channel and enjoy.
Check it out.
Peace.